Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you, and welcome. Today, we're going to dive into the absolutely incredible opening of the Qur'an's 7th chapter, Surah Al-Araf. These first 10 verses, wow, they really set the stage, taking us on this amazing journey from a cosmic mystery right down to the very core of our human responsibility. So, let's get right into it.
So, the chapter opens, but not with a word you can look up in a dictionary. It starts with a sound, a symbol. Alif Lām Mīm Ṣād. Just 4 letters of the Arabic alphabet, standing on their own. The source material describes this as a divine trumpet call, and that's such a perfect way to put it. It's this powerful, arresting sound that's meant to grab your complete attention, because what's about to come is incredibly important.
These letters have a name. Scholars call them the disjoined letters, or ḥurūf muqaṭṭa, and they're a unique feature you'll find at the start of some chapters. Now, for centuries, people have wondered what they could possibly mean. And you know, the most beautiful understanding is that their mystery is the whole point. It's a lesson in humility. It's a way of reminding us that some knowledge belongs to God alone. It's like God is saying, look, this book is made from the same letters you use every day, but the message woven from them is something no human could ever create.
Okay, so right after that mysterious opening, the verses immediately pivot. The mystery gives way to total clarity. We're told exactly what this revelation is for. It defines the book's purpose and the messenger's mission.
I just love how this is phrased. It's speaking directly to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And it's both a command and a comfort, all at once. First, it confirms, this is a book from God. And then it offers this incredible reassurance. Hey, don't let this weigh you down. Don't worry about how people will react. Your job isn't to stress about the reception, it's simply to deliver the message. And that message has 2 jobs. It's a warning to all of humanity, but it's also a gentle, comforting reminder for those who already have faith.
And this leads us to a really clear separation of roles. The very next verse shifts the focus from the messenger right over to us, to all of humanity. So if the prophet's job is to deliver the message, what's our job? To follow it. It's a call to make a conscious choice, to follow God's guidance above everything else, whether that's peer pressure, cultural norms, or just our own whims and desires.
And then, the tone of the chapter takes a turn. After laying out the mission, the verses pull from the powerful lessons of history. They show us that these warnings, they're not just abstract ideas. Oh no, they come with very real, very serious consequences.
This is just such a chilling and powerful image, isn't it? The verses talk about communities in the past who just ignored their messengers. And what was their cry when it was all crashing down around them? A late, desperate confession. You know what? We were wrong. It's such a profound insight into human nature that so often real recognition and regret only sink in when it's way too late to fix anything.
So you can actually see a timeless pattern urge here, a 4-step cycle that's a warning for every generation. Step 1, a clear warning is sent. Step 2, that warning is ignored, rejected, or mocked. Step 3, the consequences arrive, and they often come suddenly, right when people feel the most comfortable. And only then, step 4, do you hear that cry of regret? We were wrong. The lesson is so clear, right? We have to be the ones to break that cycle at step 2.
So, from the lessons of history, the verses now zoom us forward to the ultimate future, the day of reckoning. This is it. This is where all of history's warnings and every single one of our personal choices all come together before perfect, absolute, and divine justice.
And the Qur'an makes this crystal clear. Accountability is for everyone. It's not just the people who will be asked, how did you respond to the message? The messengers themselves will be asked, how did you deliver it? This creates this amazing framework of complete and total responsibility, all happening under the watch of God, from whom absolutely nothing, not one action, not one secret thought is ever hidden.
And to help us picture this justice, the verses give us this powerful metaphor of the mizan, or the scales. On that day, our deeds are literally going to be weighed. And for those whose scales are heavy with sincerity, with good actions, with faith, well, the outcome is success. It's a beautiful promise that God's justice rewards what truly has weight and substance.
But on the other hand, for those whose scales are light, the result is just a profound, deep loss. And the verse is very specific about why the scales are light. It links it directly to one thing: doing injustice to God's signs. It's the rejecting, the mocking, the ignoring of that clear guidance that empties the scales and leads people to, as the verse says, lose their own selves.
Now, after this intense journey through history and judgment and the fate of souls, the opening 10 verses do something truly beautiful.
They make one final pivot. They bring us right back home, to our present reality, grounding all of that cosmic drama in our simple daily lives.
And here is where it all connects. The same God who will hold us to account is the one who is providing for us this very second. The verse brings our focus to the most basic blessings we often overlook: a stable earth beneath our feet, and the means to make a living. It's this beautiful reminder of God's mercy. And then it's followed by this gentle but kind of piercing observation. Little are you grateful.
And that's where we end. From the mystery of those opening letters to the weight of our deeds on a cosmic scale, these verses wrap up by bringing it all back to a simple, personal question about gratitude. It leaves us to reflect, in our own lives, surrounded by blessings we can't even count, how heavy are our scales with thankfulness? Something to really think about.